the forefront says that our duties to enlightenment, progress, and move forward and everything. But this is how I see it. We have a nice little celebration event, and we all go hurrah, hurrah. Everybody's just saying, "Woo, Wisconsin!" And we don't really go that way. We just keep going, "Yay!" What I'm talking about? Sure. Okay. So, would you be opposed to the idea of, let's just say, forget this idea of bringing in, trying to find a new speaker. Let's try to base something on this. I haven't read too much and refresh on what the Wisconsin idea says and things. What do you think of this as a new Wisconsin idea? We have a lot of good speakers on this campus already. Why not save that money and change minds instead? You know what we already have on this campus.
We already do that, and we do. That's what my entire organization that I run does. Distinguished Lecture Series. We introduce faculty on this campus, and we continue to do that throughout the year. And we also bring other speakers to this campus. But that does not garner the same kind of excitement for the university, and the speakers that we have here would not inspire people in the same way that a speaker of such stature would have the potential to be if we were to bring him.
Are there further questions for the speaker? You use both turns. You do two speaking turns. So. There'll be time, I promise. And you can email me, and I can put you in contact with Neil as well. Seeing none, thank you, Neil, very much. Really appreciate it. Okay, next up we have Miles. Miles, you have 3 minutes as soon as you begin.
Hey, I hope you all are doing well tonight. I'll try not to take too much more of your time, but thanks for giving me some talk. My name is Miles Tit. I'm here as a freshman, starting here, and I'm here to support the sustainability committee that is being voted on right now. I'm also here as a member of Greenhouse, of which there are some of us here, and we share the same view on this issue. So I'll try to do what I can to speak on behalf of everyone else who's here to support it. Essentially, I just believe that this committee is something that should really happen. I was super excited to hear Representative Spears bring up the Wisconsin idea, and this is something that I believe that the Sustainability Committee would fit directly into in moving this university forward, and also in actually giving backing to how much the university touts that we're ridiculously sustainable. We do a lot of things to move forward and kind of help cooperate with each other and the earth, but there's always more to be done. And so I feel this committee would be a real good step forward. And I would hope that any money that gets put into the committee would be seen as more of an investment than anything. And that any time that's being put into it is the same. As an engineering student, I see sustainability as a very important issue here, and especially on campus at UW, sustainability is kind of spreading like wildfire, and I hope that it will keep doing so, and I feel that it would be great to have ASM on board with that, because this is an opportunity for any student who's interested in it to get involved. And it would just be really good to see that, as I'm an intern for the Office of Sustainability as well. So I understand that we already have a council, and it's an awesome council that we're involving all the sustainable organizations and clubs that we can, but unfortunately can't accommodate anyone. And honestly, having the opportunity to do that here for anyone who's interested and is able to get on board, and also just to have this idea and ideal spread would, I mean, it would make my day, and I hope that this would be something to be excited about.
Do you have yourself for questions?
I do, under the stipulation that I'm not the biggest expert on this, so I'm sorry if I can't answer your question.
Of course.
I understand the bureaucratic process and all that. But you've been here for a while, right? And you've been some conversations about the budget, which is so I'm just curious. You can say no. But if you have anything to say to people who don't want to fund the sustainability committee but want to spend $60,000 on it.
I do have things to say. I want to include first and foremost that I love Madison and I love the university here, and I mean I love the Badgers. So I'm totally behind a varsity day that would support all that. However, if that is preventing something like a sustainability committee from being funded, I really hope that we'd be willing to kind of move allocation around, because I feel that this issue is something that's really important, especially since it goes so hand in hand with the Wisconsin idea of moving this state and this university forward, and in working with government, both student and legislative, and working with each other to move forward. And I actually, I just love Jack Kloppenberg's definition of sustainability, actually, which is something along the lines of to live in material wealth, comfort, while working with each other and remaining within the means of nature. And so I'd appreciate if it were able to be seen this committee as something that's both a necessity and also something to just be excited about. So I hope that's something else.
Do you have a follow-up?
I don't
Okay.
Representative Magion.
Yeah, what do you envision as like the partnership between the ASM Sustainability Committee and the UW Office of Sustainability, something like that?
The partnership on paper, which I know Meredith Keller came in and read the endorsement, I believe that was last week. Partnership on paper looks something along the lines of someone who's sitting on the sustainability committee, I believe the vice chair, the chair, would also sit in on the Sustainability Council set up by the Office of Sustainability, which, like I said earlier, is the collection of seats from bringing a student from organizations all across the board, like FHP, Greenhouse, and Slow Food. And so basically it would be the committee's chance to get their say in what the office does, because as the Office of Sustainability, we're able to be slightly more overarching than the committee might be able to be. And so if the committee either needs help on a project, or since clearly we have to be realistic, can't tackle a project, that would be a chance to bring that up to the Office of Sustainability, then as a potential thing to either work with the committee or to pass on to the office itself.
Do you have a follow-up?
Yeah, do you see kind of a symbiotic relationship between the two, or it could go both ways, where the
Oh, yeah.
Sustainability Committee, the ASM, help
Oh yeah.
the UW Office of Sustainability as well?
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't actually include that too. Definitely. The committee here would be an excellent way for the council itself to get help. We just ran into a huge roadblock a couple weeks ago doing a trash audit, and we were able to get through it, but we had 8 volunteers to cover something like 350 trash cans across campus. And we actually, if I can plug a little bit, something that's kind of cool and kind of sad, we found that by volume, the amount of recycling in trash cans was about 60% of everything was in trash cans, and by weight it was 38%. So that's kind of ridiculous. So having a committee of students through ASM to help us out with projects like that, and also raising awareness for stuff like that, would be awesome. So, yeah.
Do you have a final question?
Yeah, what do you envision as issues that ASM Sustainability Committee should address?
Well, like I just said, we do many audits, and so the committee could really help out with audits. We're discussing the possibility of doing an energy audit to find out possible things that buildings across campus leave on. It's leave on overnight, and figuring out a way to regulate that and just turn that stuff off. So that's something that the committee would really be able to help out with as far as manpower goes. Otherwise, I honestly don't want to speak on behalf of the committee, because they are going to be able to formulate projects that they want to do. But there's, so like the energy and the trash, there's also anything from trying to regulate food waste that's in residence halls and trying to turn that into both donations when possible, and also put it towards composting when not, instead of throwing it away. There's just a whole array of issues that the community would tackle, and that the Office of Sustainability would love help with, and that we probably don't even know.
The time for open forum has actually expired, so we're on to adoption of the agenda. On point.
Speakers from the list.
There's one speaker who's not in this body. So,
Motion to extend the forum by 10 minutes.
the motion to extend open forum by 10 minutes in a second. All in favor, extend open forum by 10 minutes, please raise your placard. Everybody's ready straight up. I'm not going to do this anymore. All opposed? Okay, we have 10 more minutes of open forum. So we have any further questions for the speaker? Vice Chair Dinapos.
So with the trash project that you spoke of a little bit earlier, did you guys reach out to ASM to utilize some of our resources, whether it be advertising or just word of mouth, that kind of thing?
Unfortunately, in this situation, we didn't even get approval for the project until like 3 days before, so we were kind of scrambling, reaching out. So I'm not sure if we did. I wasn't in charge of the project, and if we did, I apologize. But that would be something that having a committee here would be a really easy segue that we will be there already. And so yeah, again, we definitely would have had we had more time, and I don't know if we did or not. But yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Do you follow?
Yeah. Even without a sustainability, we currently don't have one. Could you reach out to ASM and utilize the resources that way to push these initiatives on campus?
I'm not sure if I can accurately answer that question because I'm a freshman here and I'm not familiar with exactly what the ASM does and what resources ASM has. So I couldn't tell you that. You're free to contact my office about that issue, but I do know that we are supporting the formation of this committee for exactly that reason, I believe. But again, I'm not very clear on the resources.
Do you have a final question?
No.
Dr. Gardner.
Yes. Who did you have to wait for to get approval for this project?
We needed a place to put the trash because it ended up being a lot of trash. So we were initially waiting to get approval to put it on Baskin Hill, and then that wasn't approved, and so last minute engineering hall allowed us to throw it all on the front door for a couple hours.
When
Do you follow up?
Sorry. Yes. When you say we, do you mean
The office itself. This was Isaac Sinha who is in charge of the project.
Do you have a follow up?
So the Office of Sustainability is who I'm referring when I say we, and specifically it was Isaac Sinha who secured it.
Do you have a follow up?
Yes. Would you say that had this body, had this sustainability committee been to take up the trash project, you would have potentially been able to, I guess, because part of the concern that the previous speaker brought up, which we discussed, was very important. Based on what's the timeline? Do you imagine being able to get that timeline sooner, or at least develop a stronger base for this project with a committee on student government?
Yes. I imagine with this committee we'd have both more support and more muscle to be able to show that it was a real large issue that needed to be addressed and supported, and so it would help to have more of that.
Do you have a final question?
No, thank you.
Okay. Are there further questions for the speaker? Seeing none, thank you very much. Next up, we have Beth Wong. You know the drill.
Hi all, my name is Beth Wong, and I've been a member of ASM. Well, I'm currently a member of ASM. I've been on the Legislative Affairs Committee. In the past, I've been chair of Dr. on this committee as well. Currently, I'm serving in the capacity as United Council Vice President, and I wanted to extend an invitation to all of you for the first United Council Convention. It's in Stevens Point, the weekend of November 30th to December 2nd. It's the weekend right after Thanksgiving, so I know it's hard to go out of town to meet the road, but the focus of this convention is grassroots organizing and running campaigns that win and really push positive change for students. We'll be giving great workshops, as well as really building campaign spaces for the biennial budget campaign that I know a lot of you are interested in. Also, I just wanted to give you a quick update on two things that happened at our last board meeting. Our president, Jeff Murray, who attends Stevens Point, is our new United States Student Association representative, and Matt Rosner, who